You're good about going back to the room. There's still one person here.
Hi.
You're dope. You're dope. All right. I, 28 female, want to leave my husband, 29 male, but he refuses to leave. How can I get him to take me seriously?
Leave,
girl.
What do you mean he refuses to leave? Just go.
People feel like they don't have any choices.
12 years?
Can I get into it? Jesus Christ, Jay. Oh my God. All right, let me read it before you start reacting.
Okay.
But yes, we feel the same way. Like, this is crazy, just leave. Okay. I, 28 female, have been with my husband, 29 male, for 12 years, which means they've been together since they were teenagers. Married for 1. We have 2 children under 5.
Oh,
I have recently been super unhappy and wanting to leave, but every time I bring it up, he says it's so out of the blue and I'm acting silly and just says, well, I'm not leaving. And it's making me feel like I'm going crazy. Like, do I really want to leave, or am I just going through a shit time? For context, I have daily arguments, not full on, just like moans, about him smoking weed AM to PM, exclamation point, not helping around the house or with the kids. My eldest child has ADHD and is a very, very difficult child, so needs routine and structure, which my husband doesn't follow. I feel like I'm not the same person I used to be. I am miserable all the time, but I genuinely love this man.
Why?
Like with all my heart, I love him.
Why?
That's just trauma. Every time I think about leaving, I feel nauseous. I can't eat. I can't sleep. But I don't want to make the wrong choice. But I also feel like I'm still so young, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life feeling like this. He has gone away today for work, gone for 4 days. And I've said when he returns, he will need to leave and give me the space I need, but he just won't. Refuses to go.
Of course not.
I'm really not a confrontational person, so I don't know what more I can do. I also get on with his family so well. I am super close with his mom and brothers and spend every weekend with his family, so that's making it really hard for me too. I'm just so lost and can't bear to feel like this anymore. I know it's a decision only I can make, but does it get easier? I don't want to tell my family or my friends because I almost feel ashamed and don't want to be blamed for ruining my relationship because nobody knows what goes on in our life. Everyone views my husband as this perfect man and tells me how lucky I am all the time, and I feel like people will blame me for breaking up my family. ETA, the house we live in purely belongs to me, paid for by my family through inheritance.
Oh, fuck. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, so
shit, girl.
The situation is it's going to be awful when you leave him. And you need to leave him. And that's just the fact. You're going to ruin the relationship with his family. That's not your fault. He's a liar and he's not telling the truth. They don't see the truth about how he actually acts. But that's not your problem. Like, you don't want to be with this person. You love him, but you love him because you've been with him for 12 years, not because he's actually a good partner.
Yeah.
And like, he ain't pulling 50%. He got to go. He got to go.
And they have 2 kids under 5. God damn.
This is why you don't have kids with people until you really, really know them. But people are like, oh, you get married, you have kids. It's like, no. But that's the fact is you don't want to be with this person, so you have to leave. Mm-hmm. Either you break up with him, you get a divorce, and you kick him out because he's going to have to get out if you get a divorce. Or if he's like, I'm not leaving, you have to involve the police. Be like, I'm breaking up with you. I own this house. I don't want to be with this man. He's refusing to leave. And then they got to take him into custody.
Oh, fuck. Okay. This is going to be hard.
It's going to be really hard.
She's going to have to start telling the family.
Yes, that too.
What is really going on.
Yep.
And be prepared for him to deny everything she says every step of the way.
Yep.
Because he is totally comfortable controlling the narrative here.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, she's going to have to tell the family and be like, this is what's happening at home. You guys always tell me he's so perfect, but it's like he's not. And this is what I actually deal with. And they might not believe her. And you're going to have to cut people off. You don't have to be like,
She might have to do something sneaky, like some hidden camera shit.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend because it's hard to get people who are manipulative like this. It's hard. It's hard to get other people to see the truth, especially if they're spinning it one way.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Like, put up your phone and then just record the things he says to you or doesn't do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then you send it to the family and be like, this is what I'm talking about. Come get your son. Like, he needs to come live with you because he can't live in my house anymore. Like, point blank. But my feelings on it is like, it's going to be hard. It's going to suck. It's going to ruin relationships, and you still have to do it.
Yeah, but she should definitely trust her gut.
Yeah. You're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life. and you're not going to get any help. So what's the point of having him around if he's not going to help? If you break up with him, and then he's gonna, I'm assuming he's gonna want custody. If he doesn't, then that tells you a lot right there.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then he has to take care of the kids. He has to come pick them up and take them to his house and actually help raise them. But if not, I mean, then he shows his true colors.
I'm curious. She says she's close with his family, but she's close with
her
family. Like, get everyone you can on your side right now.
Yeah.
Start talking to people. Start spilling your family tea.
Yeah.
You're gonna need as much support as you can get.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I feel bad for her. That's fucking sucks.
But this is what happens. I just feel like people who marry people when they're really young, it's such a bad idea. Or stay with someone when you're young. You met this person when you're a teenager. You're gonna go through so many different variations of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You're probably not even
should.
Exactly. You probably don't need to be with this person. It was good for that moment in time, and then you need to break up and live your life differently.
Absolutely.
I'm like, and you have these kids. I'm like, you've been married for 1 year, so were these kids even planned? Did you just have these kids because you guys have been together for this long?
Probably.
Or because it was an accident?
Probably. And it's like, oh, we're married now. Time to just take off the condoms.
No, but they've been married. No. They've been married for 1 year. The kids are 5, so they had the kids when they weren't married.
They've been married for 1 year?
It says it in the first line.
Oh, married for 1. Together for 12, married for 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the kids are under 5. So they were together for 7 years and then had kids and then decided to get married.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Why did you even get married?
That's interesting.
Like,
it must have been for some tax
maybe.
purposes.
Could have been tax. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, were those kids planned? Or was it like, well, I'm pregnant and we've been together for so long, so I'll just have these kids.
Yeah.
Also, kids change your life. Because then it's like you're together single for 7 years and you're doing your own thing, you're living your life, and then you have kids and they require so much of you and you can't be selfish anymore. And then he decided that he was going to continue to be selfish, clearly. Mm-hmm. And like, people don't understand, like, kids are work and it's not easy, you know?
Yeah. All right. Let's see if she comes back to say anything. While he's gone, take this time to make a plan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously. Make a plan.
Yep.
Start now.
I would agree. Get a therapist. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. Don't tell him any of your planning.
Yeah. They also said put some money aside if you haven't already.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see. What else?
Okay. All right. Men are very, very good at dismissing our complaints that then act like they got blindsided when they say we're leaving. Mm-hmm. They just want us to eat the shit they serve and not complain. Make your escape plan, store up some cash, and leave since he won't. The great thing about 50-50 custody is he will realize very quickly how difficult it is, and he'll get some free time. Live the life you want and don't be a servant anymore. Original poster. That's exactly what he said. I don't know where this has come from, as if I haven't been moaning about for the last few years. Thanks for the advice. And then the person coming back, what he is saying is relevant. You start the divorce process and discuss with your lawyer how to get him out of your house, eviction, whatever. It isn't his decision to make. You don't have to justify it to him. Clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if say he was a good person, but you didn't want to be with him. It's your right to break up. You don't have to be with anyone you don't want to be with. Like, break up with him and be like, right, I don't want to be with you anymore. Let's figure out custody. You got to get out. That's it. And he could say, oh, it's coming out of nowhere. Yeah, it is coming out of nowhere. I don't love you anymore. Or I don't want to be with you anymore. I love you, but I don't want to be with you. Yeah. And that's how I feel. And we have to break up. So we're doing that.
Oh, well, good luck to her.
Yeah. If anyone's...
Did she come back to say anything?
If anyone's gaslighting you about something you've been talking about for years, that's a big sign to move on. All right.
It says, someone saying you can't really force him to leave, but you can. Do you have anywhere to go? She says, OP says, I don't. I am a student and I do not work anymore, so going out to rent somewhere isn't easy. And with the children, it's hard for me to just go and stay with someone who has space for me and the kids. I don't have much family around, just a couple of friends, really. That sucks.
No, it's your home. You don't have to leave anywhere. No. What are you talking about? He has to leave.
Yeah.
You own the home
You
outright.
own the house. Yeah.
He's got to go. just make your plan and get the hell out.
Contact a lawyer. You can't evict him. How much school do you have left? OP says 3 years, medical student. Yikes. Right, she's in it.
Yeah. Check out your school and see if they have resources.
Have some resources.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is an undergrad in the UK, OP says.
I don't know what the laws are in the UK, but I would consult a solicitor, as they're called, an attorney.
Yeah. Other people are suggesting, talk to his mom, talk to his family, start building up some evidence, go find all your resources now. Okay, someone's asking, it sounds from your post that you are more addicted to him than in love with him. Yep.
Original poster says,
I do sometimes wonder, I couldn't tell you why I love him, I just do. It sounds like an addiction. But he's all I've known since I was 16, distanced myself from friends and family, and we became inseparable. That's a trauma bond. That is not love.
That is not love.
Now I feel like I'm just stuck in a rut and I can't seem to get out of it. You are stuck in a rut. You're stuck.
You distance yourself from friends and family, so she's not talking to her family.
Yeah. No. Oh, honey.
I would say reinitiate that conversation with your family and be like, I fucked up and I've been emotionally abused for the past whatever years, and I need your help. If they are willing to give it to you. Maybe they won't, but at least someone else will know what's going on with you.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Start making your plan now. Don't wait any longer.
Get out. You might have to take out loans. I don't know. You gotta figure out how to get out of that situation.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to dig yourself out of this because he ain't going nowhere.
Nope. I don't know how the laws work in the UK, so I couldn't tell you how do you get someone out of your house.
Yep. Someone else says look up trauma bonds and see if that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That is most definitely a trauma bond. That is not love.
I'm addicted to him, but I can't tell you why. I think I love him.
I think I love him, but I'm not really sure. I'm kind of miserable, but I just can't think of not being with him. That is a trauma bond. Okay, yeah. All right, you done with this?
I have been done with this.
Okay, I know.
I have been done. I'm like, break up with him, move out, get on with your life. All right. The next one is, my husband, 53 male, wants me, 44 female, to pay for upgrades on a house I have no financial claim to. I'm not in the will. How do I respond?
No. You respond with no.
Yes. All right. So my husband and I have been married for 3 years, together for 5. When we got married, I sold my house, just broke even after realtor fees because I'd only owned it for 3 years, and moved into his house that he owns, free and clear. We did sign a prenup before getting married. It's very simple.